So what role should your faith play in your career? Should you be praying for that promotion? Should you be talking about God at work? Should your faith be dictating the decisions you make in your career? My name is Cecelia Towns. This is Working Women Wednesday, the series where I share with you the things that I've learned, the things that I'm learning from my career as an attorney, as an entrepreneur, and a former student athlete. This week's episode of Working Women Wednesday, Faith and Career, is inspired by an amazing woman named Zernona Clayton. If you don't know who Miss Clayton is, please do your research because she is literally thebomb.com. She is an amazing civil rights activist, a woman who was literally in the trenches with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She is, or was before she retired, a broadcast executive with Turner. She is one of my personal fashion icons. She is the founder of the Trumpet Awards. The list literally goes on and on. This woman is amazing. And I have the amazing opportunity to sit down and talk with her tomorrow, Thursday, about her career and how her faith has impacted her career, amongst other things. I think it's a conversation that you should all take a look at. I'm going to be featuring it on my IG Live tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm doing it in conjunction with the Ebenezer Baptist Church's Young Adult Ministry. So it'll also be available for live streaming there. But I really think that the conversation we're going to have with her is going to be potentially life-changing because she just has so much information to give. So in preparation for my conversation with her, I thought it would be a good idea for me to personally share how my faith has impacted my career. Not just to talk about me, but to help some of you who might be struggling with your career and you don't quite know why, you don't quite have the tools you need to figure out the roadmap. Now, I have intentionally tried to make the advice about faith that I'm giving very generic because I do recognize and I believe that it's okay that not everyone believes in the same thing that I believe in or in the same way that I believe. But I think that anyone who has any sort of faith can incorporate the things that I've incorporated into my life to figure out their careers and to help progress their careers and form their careers. So 3 ways that my faith has sort of shaped and molded my career, and I think that it could do the same for yours. And they have to do with purpose, tenacity, and decision making. So I'm a firm believer that your creator, my creator, knows me like nobody else knows me better than myself. And so when I was first trying to figure out what my purpose was in life, that's where I turned to. What I found was the closer that I got to my creator, the more I learned about the creator, the more I learned about myself. The closer I got to God, the closer I got to myself, the more was revealed about my purpose on this world, in life. And so that's my advice to you. If you feel like you're struggling to figure out what your purpose is, what you need to be doing on this earth, my suggestion to you is to go to your source, go to your creator. Get to know your creator, and getting to know your creator, you'll get to know who you are. Your talents will be revealed to you. The purpose of and sort of the place of the experiences that you've had in your life will be revealed to you. The people who are in your life, they will be revealed and their purpose will be revealed to you. I would say one of the books that I recommend is a book called Purpose Awakening by a pastor named Torrey Roberts. That was very helpful to me in beginning my purpose journey. So get to know your Creator, get more in line with and in touch with your faith. And I really think that that'll help you figure out your purpose if you're not sure what it is, or you just need some more clarity on what your purpose is. The second way that faith has intertwined with my career has related to my level of tenacity. So as I got a better understanding of my faith, my belief system, I also came to understand why it's so important for me not to give up, and why it's so important for me to just stay focused. And part of that is that as I realized, my purpose and who my Creator was, I also realized that the things that I'm supposed to do on this earth really are a bigger deal than me. And so that if I give up, I'm actually giving up on something that is way bigger than myself, and bigger than my comfort level, bigger than my little feelings that might get hurt. My faith has also allowed me to see the power that is in myself. So in those times in my career when things have gotten tough, I don't share this with a lot of people, but there was a time when I wanted to quit law school. I was like, I'm just not going to do this anymore. And, I turned to my faith, I turned to my family to help me get through that period and to see that I had the power within me to do whatever I wanted to do. There were times when I questioned hosting the events that we do for Gladiators, and each time I'm able to just go back to my source, to my faith, and get confirmation that I'm doing this for a greater purpose than, my level of discomfort. And that more importantly, I have the power to do anything on this earth that I set my mind to. So if you find yourself in trying times in your career, I would suggest turning to your faith system. Look to that for encouragement. Look to that for sort of assurance of why you're doing what you're doing. That's what I would offer if you find yourself sort of struggling. Turn to your faith source, and I think that could help you immensely. And then finally, I would say that my faith has helped me in my decision making. When it comes down to, as an attorney, I'm not going to lie, sometimes we have the opportunity to skirt the line and do things that are not necessarily ethical, or maybe they're not illegal, but they're not ethical. And, my faith and my belief system has often made sure that I stayed on the straight and narrow. Also, just decisions that I've had to make about, who to work with, or what programming to put on, or, where should I be living? I have gone to my source, my faith, my belief system, in order to get those answers. So if you feel like you're confronted with maybe some decision making in your career about what job to take, about what clients to take on, whether they align with who you are as a person, I would suggest that you use your faith as a compass. Because I think that if you have said that you believe in something, and that something defines you, then that can easily help you make decisions along your journey in your career and in your personal life. So that's it. That's all I have for today with our discussion on faith and career. Use your faith to figure out your purpose, to find encouragement in those trying times, and to help you make decisions. And I promise you'll end up on the path you're supposed to end up on. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for my conversation with Zernona Clayton on IG Live. And join me here next week for another episode of Working Women Wednesday. Bye.